When Gukesh won the candidates tournament in Toronto, it was the culmination of a very tough journey that he had. Gukesh, if you look at the success that Pragnananda and Vidit Gujrathi had amongst the Indians in the open category, Gukesh arrived at the very last moment. Pragnananda had made it because he had done well in the World Cup. Vidit Gujrathi had done well because he had done well in the Grand Swiss tournament. But what about Gukesh? His confirmation in the candidates did not come almost until the end of the year, and when it came, it was a big sigh of relief. Imagine, he had the toughest route to go into the candidates, but he has emerged as one of the victors, and that's why Indian chess will be revolutionized by the exploits of Dommaraju Gukesh for what he's done in the candidates, because he secured the candidates win despite the fact that he was the last of the Indian players to qualify for the candidates. He had a very complicated journey to the candidates compared to the others. Pragnananda, when he made it to the final, confirmed he was in the candidates. Gukesh, he had to undergo a long and tumultuous process. Vidit, winning Grand Swiss, sealed. But what about Gukesh? Because there are, you look at it, 8 spots in the candidates. 3 come from the Chess World Cup. And luckily this time the field was almost a level 1 because Magnus Carlsen was not there. Carlsen, because of his issues and because he thinks that the format is mundane, he did not want to play. There is one player from the FIDE circuit and one from the previous championship. So Nepomniachtchi got it. 2 players from Grand Swiss plus 1 from the highest FIDE ranking at that point. So Caruana had also topped the FIDE circuit, but because he went through to the World Cup, that's why Gukesh, the runner-up in the FIDE circuit, he managed to get through. So he needed a lot of luck to get through, and that is why with this luck, he decided to capitalize on it, because unfortunately for Gukesh, he was knocked out in the Chess World Cup quarterfinal. He was knocked out by Magnus Carlsen after an epic fight. So he had to play in 4 FIDE circuit tournaments, and luckily he finished in the top 3 amongst them. But what was the major turning point was winning the Chennai Open, because the Chennai Open in the FIDE circuit gave you 20 points, and there was a lot of criticism from the European commentators and the American commentators saying that how could you organize such a tournament? It was illegal and morally it was not right. But the European commentators conveniently forgot that they did not raise that much of an issue when Alireza Firouzja went through the Rowan Masters, winning 7 out of 7, boosting his ranking points, and that is how he went into the candidates. Conveniently, when it comes to India, there is still a very myopic outlook in the West, but Gukesh ensured that nothing happened in that sense. Now, after securing the candidate spot, how did Gukesh prepare? Gukesh participated in the Tata Steel tournament in Vaikanzi, but his major achievement was playing in the Chess 960 freestyle that happened at Waisenhaus in Germany. He beat Ding Liren and Magnus Carlsen in that. Imagine beating those two, one former world champion, the other a current world champion, would have done his confidence a world of good. And he had a 3 to 4 week intense practice session and fitness session, and that is why he headed into the candidates with supreme confidence. So, Gukesh had the most toughest round in the candidates. He had the toughest qualification cycle. But as they say, tougher the road, greater is the glory. And that's why Gukesh's candidates victory is one of the greatest feats that Indian sports has achieved in this last decade. Vishwanathan Anand's success, you knew he was a bona fide great, and that is why he was guaranteed success. But Gukesh, just at the age of 17 years and 11 months, this achievement is monumental for more reasons than one. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Bye-bye.